More than 30 years ago, I was playing this tennis match with this friend of mine. He was about 7 to 8 years older than I was. And I was leading him 2 sets to love in this club tennis championship. I found something very interesting. I saw his daughter wildly cheering for him. Every time he won a point, she just went crazy and was loudly clapping and applauding. And even when he lost a point, she was wildly cheering, screaming and clapping for him. It was a little unsettling for me, but also simultaneously inspiring for me. And in the middle of the game, we were supposed to change courts. And I go towards his daughter and I tell her, you know, I'm a much better tennis player than your father. She said, yes, Uncle Karthik, you are a better tennis player than my father, but you still haven't won the game. And my father is still playing the game. And the championship cup is still out there. And the referee hasn't handed over this championship trophy to you. So my father is still in the game. So that's what she told me. And I was a little unsettled. That's a lot for a 7-year-old to express. And I was very impressed by this young girl. And we continued to play the match. And to cut a long story short, what did you think happened to the outcome of the match? I was actually a much better tennis player. I'd always beaten this friend of mine. But you know what happened? I actually lost the match. Maybe deep down, I felt I would be better off if I lost the match because I felt I was actually playing with his daughter rather than with this friend of mine. So I did not feel bad about losing in the finals. I was the runner-up and he was the winner. So I went towards his daughter and said, see, your father beat me. He said, Uncle Karthik, my father won the match, but you are still in the game because you're my favorite uncle. And I was very touched by what she said, but it made a very, very deep impact on me. It was this phrase, stay in the game. And I've seen this a lot with people from diverse categories, spaces and fields. Whether it's designers, whether it's artists, it's teachers, it's students, it's business leaders, entrepreneurs, and so on and so forth. People who win the game are always people who stay in the game longer. It doesn't matter, one more point, you're still in the game. One more match, you're still in the game. If you've got just one friend cheering for you, you're still in the game. If you've got your family, you're still in the game. If you continue to paddle, you're still in the game. In fact, if you're breathing and if your heart is beating, you're still in the game. So stay in the game, because when you stay in the game longer, you end up winning the game. People who paddle till they reach the shore are always people that win the game. People who hang on longer after other people have let go end up winning the game. People who stay the course and stick to the path finish the game and end up winning the game. So what I'd like to tell all you guys is this: stay in the game. Maybe the winter is very cold and long, but it's going to transform into summer. Maybe the night was long and very dark. It's going to break into dawn. So stay in the game, because when you do, you will end up winning the game.